Hey guys, how you doing? It's Johnny Berba. I'm the man who teaches you how to attract women naturally being yourself. In today's video, I wanted to give you some very practical, simple tips on how to overcome nervousness, shyness, anxiety when you're going on a first date. I know how daunting it is when you go on a first date. I came from a guy that was a very, very nervous, shy, socially awkward person. So I want to talk about quickly the problem that most guys have when they're going on the first date, when they're nervous. So I'm not going to go into techniques and routines. What I'm actually going to talk about is your psychology, the way you're thinking about it. So the first mistake guys make is when they go on the first date is over-preparing psychologically. So you might be able to relate to this. So things like, where shall I take her? What will I say? What if this happens? What if I run out of to say? What if she doesn't like me? What if I try and kiss her and she rejects me? What if I'm on the way to the date and I slip over a banana skin and fall down? So all these worries are over worrying. It's an over investment. It's just a girl. It's just a human who's like you, who probably has anxiety herself and she's nervous. So that's the first thing I want to talk about, is where you're really selling yourself short. You're overthinking things. Then you're thinking about, how am I going to do the 55 steps I've read in an ebook or something I've seen online? So you're just completely overcomplicating things and you're getting yourself more and more stressed. So the first practical tip I want to give you is, and it's very simple and I'm not patronizing you and it's got me some really good results and my students, is just to laugh. Is literally just to make jokes and just make yourself feel better by laughing. Now, I want to say, the quicker you make the girl laugh and yourself laugh, the quicker you're going to reduce the anxiety, and all these things about over worrying are slowly going to be evaporated. So what I do is, when I first go on a date with a girl, as soon as I'm walking towards her, she's at the station, I'll meet her and I'll enter by an icebreaker, a joke. So one of the things I say is, and again, you can actually use this, it's not a routine, it's just something I do. You can try this, make it your own, and then obviously, invent something else to say. First thing I say is hey, did you miss me? So just by saying something simple like that, straight away I'm creating a fun vibe. Even if I am nervous, and maybe she can see I'm a little bit nervous, it doesn't matter if she can see you're nervous, just having the confidence to say something cheeky like, hey, did you miss me? You're straight away going to create a fun vibe and it will start killing the tension. The second tip I want to give you is so you don't overthink and over worry, have a venue planned. I've done another video on YouTube about this. If you've got a place to go, you've planned it, you won't be stressing about, oh my God, what if she doesn't like the place? What if I take her there and something goes wrong? If you've planned a venue before, it could be a bar, it could be a pub, it could be just a food place, a Chinese restaurant, somewhere quick where you can have a meal with her. It could be a frozen yogurt place. It doesn't really matter where it is. The main focus is on, you've done your research, you've planned the venue, you've taken the pressure off, you're meeting her, you're breaking the ice with a good, good bit of sense of humor, and you've already taken the pressure off yourself. Now these tips may seem like, oh, that's easy, that's simple, but you'd be surprised, most guys don't put these into practice. They go on a date, they try to do all the 55 steps, and they're missing the point. So the first thing is, have a plan where you're going to take the girl, and also break the ice with a joke. A girl doesn't want you to turn up and say to her, how was your work day, how are you feeling, what's your name, how old are you, and going down that whole boring field. She wants a guy that's fun. Don't have to be the most confident guy, just need to be yourself, and just so that you've got a sense of humor. You'd be surprised, most women have got a lot of pressure on themselves. They've spent 3 hours getting ready, so they want a guy to take the pressure off. So plan the venue where you're going to take her, break the ice by making a joke, and I'll say it again, you meet her and say, hey, did you miss me? Or you can say, oh, you dressed up like that, all that for me. Oh God, that's very flattering, thank you. So just a fun, cheeky little, line that's your own. Better if you make up your own, and that will already reduce the fear. When you reduce the fear and you do the simple things right, complicated stuff like going for the kiss, getting into long conversations are much more easier. So plan your place where you're going, the logistic place, break the ice with a joke, and smash the tension. Like and subscribe, enjoy the process. Bye.